Okay, so today we are going to learn how to join as we go. I've got a couple of these center motifs going. It's the Starburst Granny square, and we're going to learn how to join them in this last granny row. And this works for all granny squares that have kind of like this similar, three cluster pattern. This is like one of my favorite joins. So I've kind of got started on the first side of the granny, and I've made a complete corner, and now I'm going to start to join it to my first square. So the first square, you work it all the way around because you have nothing to join it to, and for the second one, this is where we start to join as we go. So you're going to want to work, like your first kind of side, get the corner completely done for the first join, and then we don't join the corners until we get to our third square. So this is how we do it. So you're going to work your corner, drop your loop, and you're going to be going into this space right here, which is kind of mimics the opposite side of where you are. And you're going to pick up your loop and pull it through. Right? I'm doing this at kind of an awkward angle for me. It works better if you kind of pick it up like this, but just so you can kind of see what's going, I'm going to do it flat. So it makes a little bit more sense to you, and you get a better visual. So once you've pulled up your loop, you're going to yarn over, and you're just going to lock that kind of into place like that. And then you're going to continue on your square that you're finishing. You're going to do the next space the way the pattern dictates. So in this case, it's 3 double crochets. Sorry, looks like my phone's getting all kinds of messages all at once. So there is our next 3 double crochets, matches the 3 double crochets on the opposite side. And now we're going to do the same thing. So you're going to drop your loop, you're going to go into the space that's opposite, so it's the very next space, and you're going to pick up your loop and pull it through the hole like that, and then you're going to lock it into place, so just like that. So as you can see, what's happening here is you're joining the first one, you're working your 3 double crochets, you drop it, you lock it opposite, then you work the next part of your motif, which is 3 half double crochets. So pull through, 2, 3, drop your loop again, get to the next space, make sure you don't pick up your tails there, pull it through, lock it into place, and then you work your next one. And it's that easy. And as you go along, it gets to be, just as fast as doing anything else. 3, so that's 3 double crochets. Find your next space, pull up your loop, lock it into place. See how nice that join is? And then you work your corner. Now we're not touching the corners, we're not going to be attaching the corners at this point. How we work the corners is when you attach your third square, which I'm going to show you, you'll attach to the opposite corner. That way it kind of gives a really nice little effect. So we're just going to work our corner, and then the rest of the square is worked the same. Is So that's one side met, and then finish out your round. And then we'll come back for the third square. Okay, so we've got our third motif that we're going to add. We finished our first corner, and now we're going to attach it to these 3 spaces. So we're going to be doing the same thing. We drop our loop, pick it up through the first space in the corner there, lock it into place, continue our pattern, which is 3 double crochets, drop our loop, find the next space, pick it up and pull it through and lock it into place. So we got it attached there. Do the next part of our motif, which is 3 half double crochets, drop our loop, next space, and we're going to lock it into place, followed by 3 double crochets, and then we'll be at our corner join. So we're going to drop it. We've got one more space here before the corner. Pick it up and lock it into place. And now we're going to start half of our corner, which is 3 triple crochets. That's 1, that's 2, and that's 3. Now that we're at the corner, we're going to be joining to the opposite corner. So we're going to leave this one alone because it's going to be attached to the square that goes here. So we're going to be chaining 1, right, because there's 2 chains here. So we're going to just chain 1, drop it, pick up the opposite side, and lock it into place, right? So this corner is left undone, and then we're going to continue the motif as normal. So it would be 3 more triple crochets to finish out our corner. Right, because there's no square to attach it here. And then 3 doubles, and just finish it all the way around, and I'll meet you back for the 4th join. And once you've done that, you just continue and for as long as large as you would like your blanket. Okay, so we are on our 4th square, and we'll be continuing to join. So when you get to a 4 corner like this, you're going to be joining on this side and then joining on this side. So we'll be covering all the ways you're going to be joining, and then you'll be off and running. So we finished our first corner. We go into the first space past the corner of the one we're going to be joining, lock it into place, continue our motif, 3 double crochets, drop the loop, pick it up in the next space, pick up our loop, lock it into place, continue into the next one with 3 half double crochets. Whoop, yarn split there. That's 3, drop our loop, find the next space, pull it up, lock it into place, 3 double crochets, This is a very satisfying join because you can just see your blanket working up really fast. So it's great for a beginner project when you just don't have the patience to sit and do like months and months of squares. You just kind of want to have a finished first project, kind of keep you motivated. This is great. So we're at our next corner. I've done half of the triple crochets. I'm going to chain one more, and now we're going to pick up the opposite corner plus the corner that's already made. So this is the one we already joined, so we're going to be joining this one and these together. So you're going to drop your loop, go in through the one that wasn't done, go under the one that you did do, and pull up the loop. And I'm going to kind of rotate this so I can have a better look and you can kind of see. So this is our dropped loop. My hook is underneath both of those. And I'm going to pick it up and pull it all the way through. And then I'm going to lock it into place. And that gives you your corner. So let's finish up our triple crochets for the corner, and then I'll give you a look at how it turned out. So it's 3 more. So our corner is finished. And then as you can see, you've got a nice join here for your corner. Isn't that nice? And then you continue to join this next side. So you drop your loop, find the next space in between the little cluster of stitches there, pull it up, lock it into place. Next one is double crochets. Drop your loop, find the next one, lock it in place. And these are half doubles. 2. Make sure I'm getting into the right hole there. Alright. You know, and when you're working on it, you might want to do it this way so you can see them matching up. So you know which space you're going into next, into there. I'm showing it to you flat, that way you can kind of see how you're doing, but you know, pick it up and manipulate it so that it's easier for you to kind of hold, and you know, so it's not awkward. Find the next hole, bring your loop through, and then, you know, and when you're locking it, you know, you're just a little slip stitch. And then we're at our next corner. So you'll remember that if the corners are side by side, you're not hooking them together. You're only hooking them together when they're catty-cornered. Double, triple. I do so many double crochets that when it's time to do triple crochets, I always have to kind of watch myself because I'm so used to speeding through the doubles. Alright, so that's our corner, and I'm just going to finish this up. 3 doubles, then 3 half doubles, and then 3 doubles, our corner triples. Alright, and we're done. And we just find our standing double crochet and get in there. And there you have it. Isn't that nice? There we go. So as you can see, your corner just ends up with like a really nice little pattern here. Just really nice and solid. Very easy. You'll have a blanket really quickly to start making these circle motifs, and then when you're ready to join them all together, break out your joining color and just go for it and have fun. See you later.